Best free bets for football this weekend. We got a Friday play, a Saturday play, and a Sunday play. We're going to get right into it. 3-0 on Thursday Night Football. Bengals +6. Bengals +11.5. Teased with over 38 at -110. And we had Noah Fant for the 2-unit play over 27.5 receiving yards. He ended with 44. So clean sweep. Let's keep it going. Let's keep that heater hot, baby. Let's go. Friday's pick. Let's get into it. Louisville at Miami. Both teams with extra time to prepare here. And this is a big factor in my selection for this game. This Miami defensive line is probably the best defensive line in the country. Louisville has trouble with their offensive line. So it's not a pretty matchup on paper. So you're probably thinking I'm going with Miami. However, they had the extra preparation. Jeff Brom, the head coach of Louisville, one of the most innovative minds in college football on offense. And Miller Moss, he has some weapons to work with. I think there will be a huge emphasis on not falling behind big early. I think they're going to get the ball out to their, they got some really good weapons on that team. I think they get the ball out quick. They get some guys in space. And I think ultimately they clear their first half team total of 9.5. So I'm going over 9.5 on Louisville's team total in the first half in this one. Worth noting too, the weather is looking really good in that one. You never really want to bet or be bullish on overs when the weather is really bad. There's super high winds or there's rain, any type of precipitation in the area. So keep that one in your back pocket. Okay, Saturday. We're going with a small school matchup in this one. We're going with Buffalo, the Buffalo Bulls, -16.5 versus UMass. And I mean, really, look, I could just end the handicap with saying UMass is just really, really bad. They put up 12 collective points in their last 3 games. Now, one of those was against Missouri, so you'd expect them to only score like 6 points versus Missouri. But the other 2 opponents, Western Michigan, which is, I mean, they're solid for their conference for sure. But 3 points? I mean, come on. And then we have Kent State. So 12 points across those 3 games collectively. Now, Buffalo, you could argue Buffalo has a better defense than all those teams except Missouri. So Buffalo's offense, several advantages against the UMass defense. Buffalo's going to be able to run the ball with success. They'll be able to hit the big plays with Victor Snow. Nobody can cover him on that team. He just had 136 yards and 2 touchdowns last game, and we can expect another big game here. He's the probably most electric player in that conference. Also, they're coming off extra time to prepare. We love that. I mean, Jesus, I need $1 every time I say that on this show. I'll be rich. And on top of the X and O advantages for Buffalo, it is a must-win spot for their conference standings right now. So I don't think that they're going to be sleepy or sleepwalking in this game. I like Buffalo by 17 or more for sure in that one. Okay, now we got to get into the Sunday play, the NFL free play of the week. I like Jackson Dart to go under 40.5 rushing yards. But Sharp, he's went over this number in 3 straight games on the ground. Why would we take this under? Well, I'm glad you asked. He's going up against the best defense against mobile quarterbacks in the NFL, debatably, with the Denver Broncos. Now, who have the Broncos faced so far when it comes to mobile quarterbacks? We got Jalen Hurts. How many rushing yards did he get? 3 yards. Daniel Jones, 2 yards. Justin Herbert, 6 yards. Justin Fields, 31 yards. So that right there basically sums up why I like the sell high play on Dart this weekend to go over 40.5 rushing yards. Honestly, I don't even think he gets 30 here. All right, appreciate you guys watching the video. Like I said, we're coming off a sweep. We just went 15-2 on football this past weekend. If you included Monday Night Football, we went 18-2. So needless to say, it's a great time to jump on board. Super duper dialed with football. So hit that link in the description. Use the promo code SWEEP50 on the weekend package. It'll get you every play this weekend, including the max bets, which went undefeated this past week. It'll include all the 2-unit plays as well, which has went undefeated this last week. And why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it, man? If you don't want to make money, I guess don't do it. But if you like money, we got a lot of big plays this weekend, so make sure you tap in. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay sharp.